Hello? I'll move back a little bit. There we go. Hello? I should close the window. So, I just uploaded the manifest today. A lot of your comments were basically saying stop being annoyed at things you don't like. To which I will say, no, I will not stop getting annoyed at things I don't like in a series I do like. And if you think this is odd for me, this is not. I did the exact same thing. One person in the comments actually mentioned Lost. Spoiler alert, when the third last episode, when they metachlorianed everything and introduced the Cave of Light, I nearly threw the remote at the television. I didn't, because I didn't want to ruin my only television. No, this is not the first time I've overreacted over something I didn't like. And a lot of you mentioning that a lot of things did not include cults. Well, yeah, that's true. A lot of things I mentioned didn't include cults. I was a little angry at the moment and didn't really name a lot of movies that... I just named the first demonology movies that came to mind. So I'll admit, my bad. My argument was invalid. I was angry and didn't think of good examples. But I mean, I like Tribe 12. A lot of you are getting, kind of getting the impression I don't. A lot of you are getting the impression I'm kind of like, I don't know, it kind of, being a little too hard on Tribe 12 and being angry on things I don't know about. Well, yeah, I don't know about these things. That's kind of the point of these reactions. All of you are still assuming I'm on the exact same page you are, and I'm not. I have all the reactions up to and including the order. Either tomorrow or Sunday, I'm probably going to be making some more. I have not stopped watching Tribe 12, I will continue to. Until either something so ludicrous, more ludicrous than cults and Nazis, until something more ludicrous than that happens, I'm still going to watch Tribe 12, I'm still going to be part of it. I just want to point out, I don't know these things. I am now 2 years behind you guys, so how am I supposed to know what's coming up next? How one thing is linked to another? How one thing has an impact on another thing 3 or 4 submissions ahead? I don't know these things, you do. And you know that, where things are leading. I don't. Okay? This is my reaction. This is what you've come here to see. This is my thoughts that's happening as a newcomer to Tribe 12, what's going through my head as I'm seeing this, as I'm critiquing this, as I'm watching something new to me but old to you. If this was like 2 years ago happening as it was released, I bet none of you would have a problem. I bet none of you would be like, oh, well, I mean, he kind of has a point. Oh, well, maybe so. But I'm behind. I'm trying to catch up. That's why I'm doing this. I don't have the luxury of time travel, which many of you think I should, I guess. Because here's my main issue with a lot of the comments I've been getting. Is that you're all assuming me to either be mind readers, you're assuming me to be a mind reader, or I can see the future. I don't know where these plot points are going. I don't know how much impact they have. And I would appreciate it if you kind of took that into account when you judge my anger. Granted, I might be going a little over the top, and that's fair. That's fair. But I think my complaints at their core are valid, regardless of whether or not they have any impact on these things. I mean, I don't know how some characters are linked to other... I mean, I'm assuming that everything's linked to a crossover, because there are crossovers now. When do I assume that the crossovers end? Again, you guys know more than me, and I am 100% willing to admit that. But I am not going to go to Wikipedias, go to wikis, and look at stuff and go, oh, that's how things are linked to each other. That's how the cult factors in. That's how, oh, it doesn't go very far. I'm not going to spoil that for myself. Because I'm going to do that. I might as well just screw these reactions and just read the Wikipedia articles on Tribe 12 and then just catch up on the story that way. Would you rather me do that? The answer is no. You probably want me to go through this submission by submission, figure it out for myself, not have somebody else tell me what's going on, which is everyone in the comments right now telling me what's going on. Like, it's getting to the point where I don't want to go into the comments, where before I did, because I'm either getting people telling me that I'm getting angry for nothing. How am I supposed to know I'm getting angry for nothing when I'm new to this? And people telling me spoilers and what's happening in the future, as if trying to defend these decisions made by, I forget his name, Adam? Either way, just come on. I mean, I'm not a mind reader, I can't see the future, I don't know how these tie into the plots, I don't know where things are going. So I have to assume that they're going to go, I have to assume everything's going to be a big thing. I have to. That's what watching Tribe 12, that's what watching Marvel Hornets, that's what watching huge TV shows, mainstream shows like Heroes and Lost and Fringe has gotten me. I have to assume every little detail matters. I have to assume every little plot point has to fit into this big puzzle piece, big jigsaw puzzle somehow. That's just the way I've been thinking. That's the way I've been thinking for years. And I appreciate you guys wanting me to take a step back, and I appreciate you guys defending Tribe 12. That's fantastic, because that shows you guys care about the show, and care enough to step up and say, well, no, hold on. That's not entirely true. That's good. I appreciate that. It's good. But just, come on. A little more realistic. Okay, I'll take a little more realistic viewpoint in my next batch of reactions, which will probably start next Friday. I have got 2 more. Our meetup and the order. I've got 2 more. I'll take a little more realistic stance in my reactions if you take a little more realistic stance in your comments. Okay? I'm not a mind reader. I can't see the future. I don't know how these plots will tie up, so stop assuming I do. Okay? I'm not angry, I'm not frustrated, I'm disappointed, to be honest. Like, come on. Like, what do you expect me to do? Like, I don't understand. You came here to see my reactions, here are my reactions, here's my response to what's going on. I mean, if you want, okay, good. Like, good that you want to discuss this. But, just, come on. Like, I'm only a guy. I can't see the future. I don't know how these plots will tie up. So please stop assuming I do. Okay? I have not touched a single wiki. I have not looked anywhere for any hints or anything, because I'm too late. There's just going to be nothing but spoilers. So I know I haven't done anything, so I don't know where things are going. Okay? So I promise I'll calm down, I'll step back, I'll remain calmer, and explain my viewpoints a little more succinctly, but just as long as you guys do the same in the comments. Please stop posting spoilers in the comments, because I read every single one, and now I'm starting to regret it, because there's nothing but spoilers. Like, that's what happens. I'm glad you guys want to defend Tribe 12. I'm happy for that. I'm relieved to see that. But if you guys are just going to tell me what's going to happen and how things work out and what's happening in these future submissions, then why bother doing reactions? Also, I do a whole bunch of reactions in a row. So when you tell me that, oh no, this is going to happen, this is going to happen, I know. I'm going to, I know. Because I've seen that reaction, and I actually talk about that probably in a future reaction, most likely. So from here on in, I'm going to change a few things with how I do my reactions. Number one, when I sit down, I'm going to say, alright, I plan on going from this reaction to this reaction today. And so that way you guys know the range of which I've seen, how far ahead I've gone. So that way when you guys comment saying, well, here's what's going on, you guys know how far I am. Like, I know at this moment that the order in the cult doesn't have much to do because I've seen up to the order. I've seen up to that. And I know that's where it ends. So that way, I'll tell you guys the range of where I'm starting and where I'm going to end for that batch of reactions, so you guys know how far ahead I've planned. So that way, if you have any comments about stuff that's going to happen past that point, then it's non-spoilery for me. And I think that way you guys can have a little more, I think we can have a little more balanced discussion, rather than you just guessing how much I know, and guessing that I know everything. I don't. I only have 2 more reactions to post, and then I need to make more. So that's why I'm making more either tomorrow or Sunday. So I'll give you guys a range of which I'm going to watch from start to finish, so you guys know, this guys kind of have an idea of where I'm going to put these reactions, of how long the batch of reactions is going to be. I'm going to be a little more calm because I'm getting people annoyed and upset, and that's not my goal for these reactions. My goals with these reactions is to primarily entertain and discuss Tribe 12 as a newcomer, as a new set of eyes. And please stop assuming I'm comparing everything to Marble Hornets. I'm not. I'm comparing things to just good stories. Marble Hornets is a good Slender Man story. And really, I've got nothing else to compare it to because I have not watched Dark Harvest, and I refuse to watch Everyman Hybrid because I have tried that and I have failed at that. I mean, I compare stories to stories that I know. And Marble Hornets is the only other Slenderman story that I know very well. Tribe 12 I'm also starting to get to know very well. I don't really have any other Slenderman stories to compare Tribe 12 to except for Marble Hornets. I'll try and be a little more broad in terms of how I compare things. And if I have problems, I'll try and articulate them a little more succinctly so that I'm not leaving things into interpretation. Third thing is, I lost the reaction to Several Months of Hell. I remember filming it, I remember watching it, and I remember really, really enjoying it. I really do. I really did enjoy it, and I don't know where the footage went. I filmed it, I know I had it, I don't know where it went. I searched my computer, I searched my camcorder, it's just gone. It's unfortunate because it was an episode I really enjoyed. It was an episode that gave me more faith in Tribe 12. I stepped up, I'm like, okay, this is good. This is an example of really strong storytelling. So I'm disappointed in myself that I lost it, and I'm sorry that I just don't have it. I don't know where it went. It's just gone. I filmed it, I remember filming it, I remember watching it. So, anyway, it sucks. It really does, because it was a really good episode compared to the Manifest and compared to the Order. And I'm going to put some warning out there. I'm going to post the Order probably on Wednesday. And just a heads up, I enjoyed the Order, but not for the reasons you think. Okay, I'm just going to say that. I enjoyed it, but not for the reasons you think I did. Okay, so to sum up what I've too long didn't read, I'm going to be more calm and a little more realistic in my critiques and my comments. I'd like you guys to be a little more realistic in your critiques and comments as well. Again, I'm only one guy, I don't know where things are going to go, so I have to assume everything has some sort of greater meaning. because that's just the way I've been trained off of all these television shows leading up to and including Tribe 12. I'm going to specify the range of reactions from where I start and where I end each batch, just so that way you guys know how much I've seen and how much I know when you guys comment. And I lost several months of hell, and I really enjoyed it, so I'm really disappointed that I can't share that. I really am. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know where it is. It's just gone. I'm going to be uploading this very soon, maybe in the next 10-15 minutes, depending on how fast I can get my computer to process all the information. Other than that, thanks for taking the time, and I'll see you guys on Monday.